What's up, everybody? And welcome back, not just to Let's Play Parasite Eve, but a brand new disc of content. Oh yeah, back in the day when you actually needed multiple discs to make your game on. Oh, ambition outpacing technology, I love it. So, let's talk about moods, shall we? I've had a long, hard thought about this, how 2 episodes ago I was in a bad mood, and I let it affect my commentary. But here's the thing about this, if you will allow me to talk about this for just a second while I clean out my inventory of all the things I picked up last time. The thing is, I've been trying to get a job lately. And I mean a real job, not this, like something that will actually offer me a consistent paycheck, a reliable paycheck. And the thing is, despite all of my work, despite everything I've done, all the places I've gone to, all I've gotten back is 2 emails, one from Lowe's and one from Best Buy, both saying they have decided to go forward with other applicants. Hey, at least Best Buy gave me the benefit of giving me an interview with the GM, so at least I made something resembling progress there. I've been kind of in a foul mood lately because of the fact that I haven't gotten. I need this money more and more lately. Reality has just kind of smacked me in the face. I knew it was going to catch up to me eventually. I just, kind of wish I had been eased into it a little better. But the thing is, I've realized I can't let that affect me. Here's something they'll ask you on every single application. There's an assessment test at the end of most of these things, for those of you who have never filled out one before. They always have like a personality assessment, like things you would do in certain situations or how you would react to certain things. And the thing about these is, one question you will always get asked on these is, will you let your personal emotions get in the way of your work? And I thought about that for a long, hard time, and how it relates to this channel, how it relates to my commentary, how it relates to how I communicate myself to you guys, and I realized, you know what? I've done that. I've let that happen in these videos before, and it's made them harder to listen to. I can just feel like it has, and it's done that. So you know what? That's not gonna happen anymore. I may be in a foul mood, life may not be going good for me right now, but damn it, you clicked on this video to be entertained, you came here to have fun, you took time out of your day to come to my channel, so you know what? Screw it. It's time to have fun. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to face one of the toughest dungeons in this game? Then let's go ahead and do it. Are you ready for the warehouse? Well, good, because I'm not. I can guarantee you right now, I am less than ready. Oh, this place. This place. There's a lot of things I don't like about this place. Incredibly overpowered monsters. A boss that is going to drive you up the wall. There's a tool here, by the way. I forgot to pick that up on my first trip here. That's not the only thing I forgot to pick up, though. Right inside the door, before you even fight any monsters, I'm going to be putting an annotation in the previous video about this, because this is really important. There is a box right here which contains a CM protector, and you'll notice that thing has the auto potion ability on it. Well, it doesn't just have that. It's also all around a better piece of armor than the CM vest in every single way. So all of the armor upgrades I've been using on the vest, I should have been using on the protector up till now. Yeah, oops. My bad. Ah, well, hindsight is always 20/20, right? Now, you're going to have an interesting scene when you walk in here for the first time. Check this out. This is awesome. I wish more games did this. It's just a normal rat, right? Being fought by this monster? Nope. It's a monster. There's a territory battle going on in this place. I've always found that concept kind of interesting, like monsters that don't get along with each other. It seems the sole purpose of all the mobs in the game is to kill you, and I get it, that's the point. You have to fight these things eventually, you need challenges in every single stage. But it's a living world, it's a dynamic place. Obviously all of these things aren't going to get along with each other so well, right? By the way, make sure you swing down here really quick. There is a warehouse key you need to pick up over in this oil right here, and that thing's going to be useful for getting into the deeper parts of this place. That was a weird emphasis on words. So yeah, I've always been fascinated with the idea of making a game world feel dynamic. What you can do to make it feel more alive, feel more believable. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just rechecking all of my inventory here. It's going to be a while before we get a level up. I did a practice run of this area, just to kind of give you a little behind the scenes here. I tried, these days I've been trying to get out test recordings before I actually run through these stages on camera. And my test recording of this, I only gained 1 level, but oh boy, was it a doozy. All of the things we're going to do here in the warehouse are going to add up big time. The thing you need to understand about progression in this game is it's directly related to the strength of the monsters in comparison to you. So if you fight monsters that are vastly more powerful than you are, you'll be getting a lot more bonus points, and this holds true for bosses as well. Like, if you kill a boss, you're probably going to get like 200 bonus points instead of maybe like 1. We're going to be doing so much in this video that, well, you'll just see. You'll just have to see. This is going to be crazy. In any case, I think there's a chest right here. No, that's just part of the pre-rendered background. Ah, my old nemesis. Now, look, maybe they'll be nice to me and not give me a battle in this room. SP Protector, you can equip that if you want. Not that you'd want to, anyway, as we've discussed before. You don't want anything that doesn't have auto potion on it at this point. There's a phone right here if you want it. And this is one of the most important phones in the game, okay? Because if you're not ready for the boss that's behind this door, yeah, just take my word for it. Save. Save at that phone. Not quite yet, though. There's 2 things you need to pick up. Number 1, there's an offense +2 right there. Might as well put that on a rifle really quick. Oh, and I forgot one more thing. Sorry, whoops. A little bit of a brain fart right there. Swing back around down this stairs right here, and to the south corner, you'll actually find a chest with a rocket for rocket launchers. Why would they be giving me ammo for that? I wonder. And there's the door where you need the key, by the way. Now, you know how I said don't save yet? This is why. There's a little battle on this catwalk right here. You just want to have to clear this out before you... The boss is after these guys right here, so you might want to just clear out the mobs right here before you move on with the area. Just kind of clear yourself up a little space. And make sure you can have a straight shot to the thing so you don't have to fight these guys again. Save yourself a little time and energy. Oh, jeez. Come on. I didn't want that to happen. Then again, I never want damage to happen. That's just kind of a given. Totally and honestly. Honestly and totally. Oh, jeez. Look at that. 83 from just 1 spider bite. These things are powerful. This is why I recommend actually completing Chinatown before you come tackle the warehouse. Just because the enemies here are so ridiculous. You need those extra stats you pick up on your way through that place. Because the difference between 300 health and 500 health against enemies that can deal like 83 damage per hit, that's huge. So yeah, like I said, after that, come back and save here. I don't know why I actually came back to show it to you. I said it out loud. Mind. Anyone home? Obviously not. Also, I like how you can see everything below you, like the place where you just came from. I love games that do that, that show where you came from. That's another... Phone? Ah, figures. It's one of Grace's friends. Come on, Grace. Friend's waiting for you. By the way, you might be hearing a little sound in the background there. Ooh, defense +3. Usually that's a +2. The game's deciding to be nice to me for once. Now, if everything goes correctly, hopefully I'm not going to need that. Apply that to my gun. Apply this to my armor. The right armor, too, by the way. You don't want to apply it to the wrong one. For obvious reasons, I think that would be a given. You wouldn't need me to tell you that. 2 medicine just doesn't seem like enough for this. I gotta tell you, this place gave me... I wouldn't say literally gave me nightmares like certain other parts of the game did when I was a child, but... oh, it was infuriating. I have a little story about this boss and about this area. Notice that sound you hear in that background, that hissing noise. What could that be from? What is that, you may be wondering? Well, before we deal with that, we have to fight.
So here's this giant enemy crab, and you attack its weak point.
Well, this guy doesn't have a weak point, but he does have massive damage. Look at that! He just wasted through my entire health bar with just 2 hits. This guy is ridiculously powerful. And that right there, that bubble attack, that thing covers the entire screen. If you're not off to a side right here, you're going to get wasted by that thing. That thing is going to eat through your health bar like there's no tomorrow. You will die if you get caught in the middle of that, no matter how powerful you are. Your best bet in this battle is to stay to his side. And if you can, activate haste. That way you have a better chance of outrunning these lasers right here. Focus down... I'm just kind of attacking his left claw now because it's convenient. I just happen to be on that side and I've got haste, so I want to take advantage of the AT gauge as much as possible. Oh, no, 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 no. Ugh, nuts. That was stupid of me. That was really stupid. You gotta wait for this guy to attack. And you'll notice these things give you a defense down debuff as well. So there's really not much of a reason to intentionally get hit by them. You want to avoid that as much as possible. Look at that, even haste isn't costing us a whole lot anymore. Oh boy, that's 1 claw down. Avoid the bubbles. Avoid them as much as possible. Don't put yourself out of position here. Make sure you're always in a safe spot before you attack. I've already used up both my medicines, so I need to be very careful here. Just keep yourself to the side, and this should not be a problem. It should not be at all. The other thing about those claws, the reason you want to get rid of those beforehand, is because if he has one other attack that thankfully he didn't get to show off. If he catches you in one of those claws, you're pretty much dead. That thing does dino damage, and it's pretty much an instant kill if you don't have auto potion. As you can... Now, I'm wasting through this guy right now. He's not really much of a challenge, but that's because I know him. I fought him like 100 times as a kid to figure all of this out. But when I was a child, the frustration, the aggravation... It was an orgasmic moment when I finally beat this guy. I am not even kidding. I was so happy, I think I shed a tear. Seriously. Now, here's the funny thing about that. If he's gonna die anytime this century, there he goes. Now, we don't quite get a level up for that, but we do get this. An AT-4. Now, what could that be? We've seen plenty of guns in this game, but that one's a different color. It seems to be green. So what is this thing? Let me sort out my inventory and I'll show you. The AT-4 is a rocket launcher. Let me say that again. This thing is a rocket launcher. As in, it launches explosive rockets at your enemies. And you may be thinking, well, that's not so big, right? I mean, there's plenty of guns in this game. That's not going to affect much, right? Wrong! Look at this thing's stats! Look at that! I have been pumping upgrades into this rifle this whole game. I've done nothing with my bonus points except attack, and this thing doubles it out! It's almost got double the range, too! Look at that thing! Unbelievable! When you bust out an AT-4 in this game, you are officially not fucking around anymore. That is a boss killer right there. The only downside is it only has one shot, so you need to make it count. And, by the way, unlike regular bullets, rocket ammo is not very common. That's stuff you actually need to ration. Alright, now, look in the pre-rendered background right here. You see that sort of steam that's coming down? That's not steam. That's poisonous gas, and if you get caught in it, it's going to drain your health like mad. That's a tool shining on the ground right there. I'd want to pick that up if I could, so let's just inch very closely. Position yourself right on the corner of this little, like, cardboard plate on the ground here, and time it right after you see the stream end. Go! Grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. Ah, crud. That's not what I wanted to happen. Okay, run. Run! Damn it! Ah. Shit. That went so much better in my test recording. I managed to slip in and out of there without getting hurt at all. Man. Alright, now here's the funny story about this boss. Remember how I said I was so happy? I was so happy I beat that thing for the first time. Now, remember, I wasn't supposed to own this game as a kid, so I was trying to keep it contained. I was like, yeah! I was trying to muffle my excitement, keep it as silent as possible. I was giddy, I was dancing around the room, I had the controller still in my hands. Oh, I was happy. Then I realized something. I had almost no health left and no parasite energy. Then I realized I had to go back out of this place. And unlike my test recording, which I had earlier, enemies actually appear on the way out. Sometimes it's nice, sometimes it's not. I have a feeling now that I'm on camera, it's not going to be nice. Yeah, look at that. And the thing was, I had no medicine left. That boss pretty much drained everything out of me in order to beat him. So the thing is, I got down to that last room right below here. I got all the way to there, and then I was killed by a rat. All of that work, all of that time, all of that triumph, just to be ended by one stray fireball. Oh, I got mad. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think that was the angriest I've ever been in my life. I didn't just hit the roof, okay? I broke through and kept on going till my ass kissed the moon. I was pissed. I'm gonna show this on camera right now. My PS2 controller actually has a massive crack in it on the left side below the grip. That is from a moment when, after I lost to that rat, I threw my controller against the wall of my room in anger. This game did that to me. It is the only game in Parasite Eve. I love this thing to... No, what? Wait a minute. Right after I compliment it, too. Right after I complimented it. Oh, well, that's what the game over screen looks like. Glad I got to show that off sometime. How does that saying go? Those who do not learn from history are destined to repeat it? Yeah. Alrighty then. Once more with feeling. Now that we're done with our business in the warehouse, it's time to head on over to where the sludge was. Yup, it's time to go back to the museum. And yes, this time we actually get to explore it properly. We get to see other rooms than the stairs leading up to Clamp's office and Clamp's office itself. In fact, after we get past some of the loudest footsteps in gaming history, climb up the impossibly long stairs and make our way through not this door on the left, because that one doesn't work for some reason. Aya has to go through the one on the right. Immediately, as soon as we walk in the door... Hey! Who's that? Who's there? White lab coat. No, never met anybody who's like that before. Not at all. Gee, I wonder who that could possibly be. Who in the world do we know that has a lab coat? This is such a mystery. This is such a pondering. Where is Sherlock Holmes when you need him? Oh God, oh God, oh dear. By the way, make sure you swing back here. There's another treasure kind of hidden behind the T-Rex skull. Or is that a T-Rex? That's, oh, screw it. I'm not going to be able to tell. Sort out our inventory here just so I know where everything is. Yeah, we've got enough medicine going forward. Nah. You mostly want to use your parasite powers past this point to heal yourself. Try saying that 3 times fast. Nobody make a video response where they show themselves trying to say that 3 times fast. I will stab you. I will give you a digital punch in the nuts. Like, I appreciate that somebody out there is willing to do something like that. Like, they watch my content enough to be able to want to go out of their time and do that for me, but no. No. Your time is better spent doing other things, I promise. Also, I just want to point out, I am trying my damnedest to avoid the attacks from these things right now, but they are just not having it. And by the way, what types of animals are these? I want you to think about that for a second. Well, they've got long bodies, they're kind of like lizards, but lizards aren't that big. Wait a minute. We're in a museum full of fossils. It couldn't be. There's no way, right? Well, Aya assures your fears right here. How the hell did those dinosaurs get here? Oh yeah, this is how you close off a game with mutated animals, people. You fought rats, you fought crows, you fought snakes, you fought monkeys. Now you fight dinosaurs. Bravo, Square. Bravo. Oh, the instant I heard that as a kid, even though I was still pissed about the whole crab thing, I was getting excited again. I was like, okay, I can forgive this game a little longer. It's just one of those little boy things. You love dinosaurs. You just inherently find them cool. And unfortunately, we can't follow the good doctor through the door there because it's locked. He closed it behind him. Yeah, you'll notice there's one thing Parasite Eve is really good at, and that's making you hate the villains, because they will constantly torture you as you go through the stages. There's the first area where Eve is constantly one step ahead of you. There's the hospital where Eve is just kind of mocking you, just trapping you in the basement. That's not a fun time at all. And now you've got this stage where Clamp is trying to keep you away from Eve, who's somewhere in this museum. And he's doing everything in his power to lock you away from her. Alright, now these things right here, these little green hopping dinosaurs, they're not that bad. They're not that bad at all, actually. Their patterns are extremely predictable. As soon as they jump next to a position you're at, all you have to do to avoid them is just move a little bit away. Or, okay, maybe a little more than a little bit, but you get my point. If you're not caught in the middle of an attack animation, it's very easy to catch these guys off guard. Of course, I say that, and I immediately get hit in a position where I should have been prepared. We're not going to go through all of the museum. I think we spent enough time in the warehouse, and I've spent enough time just trying to record everything leading up to the warehouse. We're just going to move forward a little bit. I just wanted to get you guys introduced to this area, maybe get a little more gameplay out of the way. Feel like we weren't straying too far from the path. Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. Oh, look at that. We borrowed the rocket launcher from that boss, quote-unquote. We've got blue raptor dinosaurs that we're fighting now. Something old being our rifle. Something new being all of the upgrades we got. Yeah, that completely fits. That is much more fitting than I first gave it credit for. Don't you love it when a joke completely comes together and becomes something more? It's just one of those rare commentary moments. It's improv. It's just kind of an inherent thing about the whole process of making a Let's Play, is that you've got to be really good at improv, thinking on your feet, making everything make sense. That's a mastery thing right there, is planning ahead. Anybody can just react to something. Only a master can make it funny. Now check this out. All of the things we fought up to this point, enemies that can deal all that damage, a boss, dinosaurs, you know what we're going to get for this level? Watch my bonus points. 100. 200. It's still going. 300. It's still going. 400. Oh my god, how much is it going to be? 500. I'll skip this noise. 900. Holy shnikes. That's a lot. It's 9 more bonus points into attack. Yeah, why even sugarcoat it at this point? I'm going to pump those points into attack. You know I am. You know I am. Have I ever done anything else? Well, besides that one point where I upgraded armor. I just wasn't feeling all that confident going forward. Now, here's the other interesting thing about this. I could spend bonus points. You'd be thinking, well, why don't you just increase the amount of bullets in your rocket launcher? That way you can fire more than one at a time. It won't let you. You can hear I'm actually pressing down on the analog stick right now. They will not let you increase the number of bullets in a rocket launcher. So you can't completely break the game. Just mostly. Oh, 71 solid points of attack. Oh, that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. And I think that's going to be it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. That's a good enough point as any to end it off on. Oh, I love it when a joke comes together. So please join me next time for more Let's Play Parasite Eve. Wow, that came out awkward in my mind. I'm still in that mindset where I'm trying to do the outros to, like, the contest entries. Just never mind. I'll get over it eventually. Bye, everybody.